morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to a realistic few days I think it's gonna be in my life as a working person here in Korea. So I'm feeling a little chaotic because it's currently 7:47 and I try to be on my way to work by like 7:50. So we have 3 minutes for this intro. I originally wanted to sit here and like do my makeup with you and be like, hey guys, good morning, so today, like chill vibes, but I didn't get up early enough for that, which I guess kind of fits the whole realistic vlog thing, because usually I just do my makeup at work. If you happen to be someone who just randomly clicked on this video because you're interested in seeing what it's like to work in Korea as a 외국인, as a foreigner, hi, welcome. My name is Natalia. I work in overseas marketing at a Korean skincare company. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff together.
Doesn't matter where we go and destination or no. I don't care where the motor stops. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want it. Oh, I want it. Let's go. Look around, where's the people at? I wanna taste it.
So it's lunchtime now. I got kimchi kimbap for lunch. My coworker also got kimbap. I'm not gonna make her do a 자기소개. 그래서 너무 부끄럽죠? 인사하고 싶지 않죠? 할까요? This is my coworker. This is 유정님. 너무 부끄러워서 나오는 게 싫을 거라고 생각했어요.
Just inside is okay.
Just inside is okay. You heard it here first. Just inside. Inside could. But we both have kimbap. And yeah, we're gonna eat. And then we have party plans later. But they're secret. Because it's our supervisor's birthday tomorrow.
My kimbap.
This girl, we left the office and we're like, oh, 뭐 먹지? And she was like, I will go to 편의점. And I was like, okay. And she was like, where will you go? I'm gonna go to the kimbap place and buy kimbap. And she's like, oh, okay. So we say bye. We'll meet in 사무실. And then she comes back and she has kimbap. I was like, you just wanted your 혼자 시간. 혼자서 놀고 싶어서 그랬어요. I see. 이제 알게 됐네요.
You mean?
I'm not mean. I'm just speaking facts. Just 사실.
No, you don't have to 오해.
Misunderstand.
Misunderstand.
They can't see you.
Yes. Misunderstand.
She's going like this on the side. She's like, you don't misunderstand to you. She's talking to you. Don't misunderstand her. I literally said don't say anything that can be misunderstood, and now she's like, I'm being misunderstood.
Oh my god.
Okay. 그런 거 같아요. 생일 축하드립니다. Hi, hello. Okay, so we're currently at one of our stores that's preparing to open. So because it hasn't opened yet, we're just making sure that like everything is ready for its opening, checking like the inventory, setting up like last minute things. But yeah, it's looking good. It's cute. 아직 안 열었는데 벌써.
Yeah, intuition. Just wanna follow
Why?
intuition.
I can't see you.
I know what you've been thinking. I've been feeling. What if we gotta left this party? 'Cause I can see you probably come.
So it has very clearly been several hours since I got home after work. Like, I wanted to roam around the area with you guys because I feel like lately my vlogs have been too much of like 집순이 vlogs or like homebody vlogs. But honestly, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. I was just too tired. I was too tired to go walking around in the heat. Like, it was so hot, it was so humid, and I felt like I was walking around like this. It was not a fun experience. So I was like, I want to go home and just lay in bed and do literally nothing, which is what I did for the past like 2 hours. I'm low-key a little surprised, like happy about it, but surprised that so many things at work today like ended up happening that were okay for me to film, because like I've mentioned before, like I even said it in this video, I don't film at work. Like I will film before work, I will film during lunch, and I will film after work because, you know, my job is to work, not to be vlogging. My company knows that I'm a YouTuber. I got hired because I'm a content creator, and everybody on my team knows that I was vlogging today. They were like, do you need help getting clips? Oh my god, my manager, she literally, when we got lunch together on Wednesday, she was like, do you need help filming? She was like, do you want me to film you? And I was like, no. I'm like, I don't know, people like filming me for my content makes me shy for some reason. I'm like, no, I'm okay. She's like, are you sure? Yeah. We love a supportive team. So as promised, I did want to talk a little bit about the like what I have learned about the work culture. Like obviously everything I'm gonna say is only gonna apply to my company. Like the work culture will differ depending on what company you're working for and like who your manager is. Like I sincerely think my company has a really great work culture, or at least like my department specifically, because if you haven't caught on, my company is like several floors of an office building, so I can't say what the work culture is like for somebody on a different floor. Like, I mean, I've heard stories, but I'm not gonna share those stories. So like I can only attest to my department and like my specific floor, I guess. So like take everything I say with a grain of salt, and if you would like to share your experience working for a Korean company, feel free to do so in the comment section. The first thing I was thinking we could talk about is like titles. So in Korea, right, like depending on what kind of relationship you have with someone, depending on like where you met them or where you tend to meet them, like what situation you're in, how you address them will change, right? So in language school, everyone was a she, with the exception of some singing, right? Like all the students were she's. So I was Heji-shi. My classmates called me Heji-shi. My teacher called me Heji-shi. Like in language school, if you have a Korean name, you go by the Korean name. In case anyone was wondering why I was not Natalia-shi. Okay? Like Heji-shi. I was Heji-shi for a whole year. Thinking back, I don't think any of my classmates knew that my name is actually Natalia. That's a little crazy, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, so I was just Heji outside of class if we had that kind of like closer relationship. So going into the workplace, I was very like, okay, Natalia, you need to pick up on like how people are addressing each other here, because like, I don't think it's supposed to be she. I feel like that's a little like down here, you know, like that doesn't sound right to me for this type of environment. So I paid attention and I learned that everyone is a nim. So I am Natalia Nim. Like if I have a coworker and her name is Nayeon, then her name is Nayeon Nim. Or not her name is, but like I will address her as Nayeon Nim. So if I send her a chat message, if I see her in the hallway, if I want to like, I don't know, turn to her and ask her a question, be like, oh, Nayeon Nim 죄송한데, 뭐, you know? If they have an actual title, like if they are above me, right? Because I am considered an entry-level employee. I am just a 사원. So obviously like there's a hierarchy, right? So it goes like 사원, which is what I am. Then the level above is 주임님. Above that is 대리님, which is considered like, I guess, assistant manager is what it translates to if you put it like in Naver Dictionary. If I were to ask my 대리님s if they consider themselves assistant managers, I think they would say no, but that could just be at my company. I don't know. And then above that, there is like 과장님, which is like legitimately like a manager. And then I'm pretty sure the level above 과장님 is 처장님, which is like the director or chief. And then there's like some other levels above that before you get to the CEO, but I don't really know those because I don't interact with those people. I don't even get emails from those people other than the CEO. I get emails from him. And in emails, this is not information you asked for, but like in emails, you put like the whole name and then their title. Let's use a BTS member. 안녕하세요, 박지민 대리님. And then I would say like my department, Natalia입니다. Emails are so funny to me in Korean because it sounds like so redundant. Like, hello, Manager Smith. This is Natalia from the Overseas Marketing Department. Cool. And then I go into what I want to say. Like every single email, I kid you not, starts with that. Oh, another thing I thought we could talk about that might be kind of interesting is like I don't want to say my company doesn't have a dress code because to be honest, I feel like we probably do. Like no one has ever told me that we have a dress code, like when they interviewed me, when they did my onboarding, but like just based on the fact that our company is like a good sized company. I feel like we probably have one and like management just doesn't care enough to enforce it. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I don't actually know because again, no one has told me anything. But it seems that the dress code for my company really depends on like what department you're in, what floor you are on, and I would assume who your manager is. Some departments, they look very like business, and others are more like business casual. And then there's mine, which is like super chill. Like I've had coworkers literally come to work in yoga pants before. And it's not like they were working out before and now they're gonna change. I mean like that is the outfit. The outfit is yoga pants. Oh, okay. So the next thing is something that not necessarily surprised me, but something that I feel like I'm just kind of, even now I'm kind of like, but why? Why? People are very like, lunch starts at this time and it ends at this time. In comparison to my company in the USA, which was very like, you take lunch when you want, you come back from lunch when you want. If you want an hour and a half lunch, you take an hour and a half lunch. Like my company here in Korea is very like, you get 1 hour. It starts exactly at this time and it ends at this time. There have been times where we will literally order as a group, like my team will order food, like pedar food. It will get there at like 11:35, 11:40, and while we will pick it up like from the delivery person, we will not start eating until it hits 11:45, which I find like kind of cute. That people are like, oh, like the food, it's here, but like we can't eat, we can't get up until 11:45. And I'm like, okay, like if we want to be very strict with the 1 hour thing, we could just start working, 10 minutes or earlier than normal. Like, like our lunch will be moved up 10 minutes. But my team is like, no, we have to work until 11:45. And I'm like, okay, we work until 11:45. Another thing that I've noticed, which I really like this one, people will buy coffee for the whole team. And this is something that I'm sure probably happens in like different workplaces around the world. Like it's nothing like crazy amazing or something, but like I will get a text or like a chat message, a work chat message on my way to work, and it'll be like, please tell me what you would like for coffee. It's on me. Like I get a lot of messages like that, or like I will show up to work and there will be a coffee on my desk, or like during lunch, like we'll be having lunch together and then we'll be like, let's go get coffee. So we'll go to the cafe and then somebody will be like, 제가 쏠게요. Meaning like, oh, it's on me today, like I got it. So like we kind of like rotate around in terms of like buying coffee for the whole team. I don't want to say it's necessarily like community building, but I guess it kind of is. It's like nice and it makes me feel happy. Oh, okay, so another thing that I wrote down when thinking about like different things that you guys might be interested in hearing about is like, you never really know when someone is taking off work. Like I mentioned in my last vlog, if you want to stay home when you're sick, you have to use your paid time off, which could be considered part of the reason why you never know when someone is going to use their PTO. But like when I think about my previous company, I always knew when people were going to be gone. Like they would come around and like peek their head around the cubicle and be like, hey Natalia, just so you know, I'm going to be out on Friday. So if there's anything you need, like definitely let me know before end of day on Thursday. And I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks. You can kind of like plan around different people's schedules, get things approved, But here, I feel like I rarely ever know someone is not going to be into the office until that morning. You request off, right? It gets approved. And like, if it's something that you plan far in advance, like you will put it in your calendar and you'll invite your teammates to it so that they know. But like sometimes people don't make the calendar invite thing. And so you just get an email the day of or like at 6 p.m. the day before being like, I will not be in the office for the next 3 days. And you're like, so now I've just gotten used to it. Like if someone is not sitting at their desk by 9 a.m., I just assume they have the day off. There are so many other things that I could bring up, but I think I will save them for another video. I do want to mention that by the time this vlog comes out, I will have or should have released a video talking a little bit about how I got my job here in Korea. So because there is so much information that I would like to share, I decided to make a mini series about like this topic, right? Like how I got a job. So the first episode should be out by now. It is about like what I learned about applying to jobs here in Korea, what I learned about Korean resumes, how I wrote my Korean resumes, because I did have more than one resume, one for supply chain jobs, one for marketing jobs, and then how I went about with like the whole cover letter situation. Okay, I am going to make some food. You'll see what I mean by make momentarily. And then we'll see what we get on to. Okay, so it's a mirror. It scared the crap out of me. Oh my goodness. We are going to make some kimchi bokkeumbap. So it's already literally just pre-made. I need to heat up some oil and put it in the pan and stir it around, and then boom, kimchi bokkeumbap. So I got this like pre-packaged for I think like 2,500 won or 3,500 won, like really cheap. I want to learn how to make kimchi bokkeumbap myself. Like, it's not hard. Literally, my coworkers, we were talking about this the other day, they were literally telling me, they're like, it's not even hard. I was like, I know. I'm trying to get myself to use my kitchen. I have only used it, I think, this is gonna be honestly kind of embarrassing. I've only cooked in my kitchen 3 or 4 times over the past 6 months. Like, since I started working, I basically stopped using my kitchen. That's bad. That's embarrassing. I think we will try to cook some kimchi bokkeumbap in the next vlog. We'll do a whole grocery haul. Tell me, are you down? Are you down for a grocery haul? I cannot believe I will have been living in Korea for exactly 2 years by the end of next week, and I've never done a grocery haul. I've never done any grocery shopping or grocery hauls with y'all. Okay, so I was hoping to spend some time responding to the comments you guys have left on my 2 most recent videos. One of them being the vlog that I uploaded most recently. A lot of you left like long, really thoughtful comments, so I've been wanting to go in and answer more of them, or not answer because they're not questions, but like respond to more of them. And then yesterday I uploaded a Q&A that was pretty much about life in Korea, and there's a lot of comments on it, and so I'd like to go and respond, but I feel like I need to go to sleep, bro. I can't. Also, I need to get up early for a dermatologist appointment, so I think I'm gonna have to peace out. We said this was gonna be a realistic vlog, and here we are, being realistic. I'm gonna go to sleep because my body is saying, girl, go to sleep. So I'll see you in the next video. 다음에 봐요, guys. Bye.